What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. This week's episode, this is one that I'm sure that a lot of you guys will probably agree on, but there'll probably be some that will probably disagree because it's all about the tag team division on Raw and SmackDown. When you think about the tag team division, you know, whether it's on Raw, on SmackDown, on NXT, NXT UK, you think of, of some of the biggest names in those in that brand's history. You know, like when you think of Raw, you think of tag teams like the Rock and Sock Connection. You think of the Dudleys. You think of the Hardys. You know, when you think of SmackDown, you think of Deuce and Domino, Paul London, and Brian Kendrick. When you think of NXT, you think of tag teams like the Ascension, obviously one of the most notable ones, the Undisputed Era, which is now no more. And then, of course, NXT UK, you think of Mustache Mountain. On Raw and SmackDown now, there aren't a whole lot of tag teams on both brands. I feel like we need more tag teams on both brands. So when you think of both brands, you think of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander from Raw, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode on SmackDown. You think of Miz and Morrison on Raw. You think of the New Day on Raw. Let's see. You think of, let's see, who else can I name? Let's see. You think of the Street Profits on SmackDown, the Mysterios on SmackDown, and also for SmackDown, you think of the Alpha Academy, the Street Profits I mentioned, the Alpha Academy, obviously Chad Gable and Otis. I mean, there aren't a whole lot of tag teams on both brands, but when you think of tag teams in NXT. You think of everybody that's been on SmackDown. You know, not SmackDown. You think of, the tag teams that are currently in NXT. So to give you guys an idea, of some of the big, tag teams that have not only been a part of NXT, but also had won tag team gold. You think of, first of all, obviously you think of the first ever tag team champions. They were known as the British Ambition, which were Oliver Gray and Adrian Neville, and they held the titles for 91 days, so about 3 months. And they ended up defeating the Wyatt family to win the tag team titles. And then moving on, obviously the Wyatt family picked up the titles. And then, of course, the team of Adrian Neville and Corey Graves won the titles, held it for 84 days. And one of the longest reigns ever was obviously the Ascension, Connor and Victor, who held the titles for 364 days. Then you had the Lucha Dragons, who held the titles for 126 days. Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy, 219 days. Just going down the line, obviously the Authors of Pain, AOP, 203 days. And just going down the line, obviously the Undisputed Era, holding on to the titles for so many, multiple times. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And even now, I think the longest reign would probably have to be the Ascension. No other tag team has been able to hold on to the titles for that long, but nowadays, on NXT, you have Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan. You have Legado del Fantasma, Breezango. You have Imperium. You have You have Legado del Fantasma I mentioned, MSK, so many different tag teams. It's crazy to know that the tag teams that are on Raw and SmackDown, it's the same tag teams, you know? And one thing that I've learned from my years of watching WWE, whether it's like whether it's you know, whether it's what you call it, you know, whether or not, you know, you guys get the idea. You know, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, it's the same tag teams who are getting opportunities after opportunities after opportunities after opportunities, and there's no point. There's no point. There's no point in giving the same tag teams, you know, the opportunities when, you know, when the champions can give, you know, tag teams from NXT and from NXT UK equal opportunities, you know? And obviously now, you know, with, you know, on Raw, we have the Lucha House Party, we've got the Hurt Business, we got the New Day, who are currently the Raw Tag Team Champions. You have Retribution. Who else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. But we also have a new team, I guess, so to speak. We have AJ Styles and Omos, who are going to be challenging the New Day for the Raw Tag Titles at WrestleMania, which I don't even know what to make of that. Honestly, I honestly don't know what to make of that. But I will say this though. If we do get, I will say this. If we, if we do see new tag teams coming in from, you know, to Raw or SmackDown, you can bet that it'll most likely be from, be coming in from NXT. So we'll probably end up seeing, you know, tag teams, you know, possibly like, you know, possibly Imperium. I know that, you know, they're now being a part of the NXT roster, you know, over in Florida, but I feel like as if the tag team division on Raw and SmackDown have just been really, they've been really stale, if you will. And I will say this though. Don't get me wrong. Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, the New Day, and they are incredible tag team champions on Raw and SmackDown. I'm not gonna take that away from it. But the fact that we're getting the same tag teams challenging for the titles, it just makes no sense at all. Because when you think about it, when you think about the women's division, everybody, we're getting more and more new talent coming in from NXT. You know, obviously the draft. It's fresh faces, brand new opportunities, and brand new matches that you never thought possible. Excuse me. You know, and when you think about the men, I'm talking the United States Championship and the WWE Championship. It's the exact same thing, but the tag team division is just absolutely bland. And my theory is that if WWE were to fix the problem, hands down, what they need to do is give, or rather, I guess, have tag teams come in from NXT and give them the title shots. Because if they were to do that, then hands down we'll see, you know, more faces. We'll see brand new tag teams coming in from NXT, and there's no telling, you know, how, you know, what, you know, there's no telling, you know, who we'll see next. Because obviously, you know, we found out, you know, that Rhea Ripley, you know, was being, you know, when we found out that Rhea Ripley was being called up to Raw, we all had a suspicion that she would target Charlotte Flair. But because that Charlotte Flair, you know, is at home because of the having tested positive for the pandemic, you know, Asuka didn't have a challenger for WrestleMania, and Rhea was like, you know what, I'll challenge you. Fresh faces, new opportunities, plain and simple. But again, my thoughts on it. I think the tag team the tag team. Yeah, I can't speak. Damn it. Anyway, I think the tag team division needs a bit of a facelift, and we need to see tag teams from NXT UK, you know, like Gallus, you know, like Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, you know, like Kenny Williams and Amir Jordan, you know, come in and you know, go to Raw, go to SmackDown and challenge for said tag team titles, because if they do, it'll be a test for the champions rather than give the same tag teams opportunities that some people may believe that they don't deserve. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this matter, and here's the question of the day: which tag team from either NXT or NXT UK do you want to see? Do you want to see get called up to the main roster, and which brand? Which brand? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, which gets posted every Monday, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel. Again, guys, you can send me anything you want, no matter what it is. I will open it up on the channel and reveal to the world, if you will. My address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.